And good evening. Welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show with your host, Gary Brodsky. I am glad you can join. Thank you for tuning in. So, anyway, as I was saying, or as I'm about to say, is that I cannot say too much because the politically correct agenda has pretty much stifled me. So, I don't know where to begin because I had a list of stuff I want to talk about, but most of my YouTubes have been pulled down. Most of my Facebook posts have been pulled down, and lost about 100 friends on Facebook, not in real life. That's what's happening right now. Freedom of speech, hell, I don't have it. Maybe you have it. I don't. So I really can't talk about the usual subjects I would love to talk about. Why? I would get into problems. But I want to say one thing. There's a new audio out called Be More of a Man. And the results have been amazing on that one. It's at GaryBrodsky.com, audio programs. And it's how to raise your testosterone 40% in like 5 minutes. Anyone who's tried it has done it. They became more confident, more aggressive in business and in dating, completely gets rid of all approach anxiety. You will never have it again. Because, as we know, biology drives behavior. So that is one of the best new audios out there. Be more of a man. 40% more testosterone without buying a pill, buying a cream, or anything, just sitting right there. You can do it in every detail. It explains why. Now, if I happen to look better than I usually do, it's because I've been applying this every day to my own life. So that's where it is at GaryBrodsky.com. Be more of a man. Because today, we need you out there. The world needs you. The women need you. Sort of sums it up on that one. But it is really that good. Be more of a man at GaryBrodsky.com. Plus, every other audio is on sale because I love you guys. And ladies out there that watch it as well. So, anyway, I know I wasn't here last week, but I apologize. I'll be here next week. And I'm here right now. So, let's stop complaining. Let's get some questions in because the show is going to be a little shorter than usual. And the questions are coming in, and it says, this is from Steve, no last name. The Be More of a Man audio literally changed my life in a day. Tell everybody to get it. I just did that, Steve, and thank you. And the reality is, Steve, thanks again, but it has changed my life. It has changed Steve's life. David Henderson, who co-hosts some shows with me, great man. It has changed his life. And it will change yours because it is absolutely, only now is science, since that came out, starting to say, yeah, that stuff works. So you can't argue with science as you can't argue with gravity. I tried arguing gravity once, I lost. I went to a tough school. The teacher asked me to demonstrate the laws of gravity, threw out the window. Okay? A little bit of a tough school there. I'd crack more jokes, but there's not enough people here to laugh, okay? That's one cigarette. Probably got about 500 by the end of this show. Wow. So let's get some questions in at GaryBrodsky123 at AOL.com. You send an email there, and bang, boom, boom, boom. Somehow I get it here. How? I don't know. I don't care as long as I get it. Now let's see, because this is coming out pretty good. Good to see you too. Thank you. All right. Hey, Chris. Good to see you again. And I'll just read it as it comes in. Okay. Good to see you again, as we already said. As you are likely aware, the fucking Supreme Court ruled that gay marriage is legal in all 50 states. What bothers me is why are straight people embracing this? It bothers a lot of people, but they stay silent, and I'm glad you're not. They justify this by saying if you're straight, it doesn't affect you. Okay, then don't get all fucking sentimental about gay marriage. Also, I'm sick of all the fucking profile pictures on Fembrook where the people have, I noticed that, applied rainbow filters. Fuck that shit. Now, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. And I have to be careful what I say tonight. So, you want to support this show? You want to support this website? Buy something. GaryBrodsky.com, occultforce.com, braintrainpower.com. Why don't they want my stuff out there? Of course it works. That's why. If it didn't work, believe me, I have no problems. But yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for God's wrath. I'm sitting there waiting. If it starts raining fire, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And that's another thing that they don't like about me. I believe in God, right? That's serious. Nothing offends people today as much as God. Just saying that. And on a funny note, people going, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said that." Who are atheists? So figure that one out. Well, as it says here, it's time for another cigarette. And I think this phone is right. Also, I use it as a shaver now. I got the new application. But yeah, we've got to be more of a man today, because if you want to pick up women, okay, and I don't know about you, anybody watching that outside of Steve, my good friend there, who has gotten the Be More of a Man audio, I want to know what you think about it. At Gary Brodsky, again, 123 at AOL.com. Now, I would love to talk about the politics that are happening, the bullshit, the insanity, the blasphemy, and all that other stuff. But I have limited speech value here. And that's why the show's going to be short tonight. Because I'm going to say something that's going to get me in problems. Okay, there's a question. My pal Dan is watching tonight. All right. Welcome back from vacation. All right, Dan, thank you. And I missed you. Get some good questions going here. Yeah, I go away once and the whole world panics. Just kidding. To everybody watching this show, thank you. Okay. So again, let me just talk about things that are happening at GaryRoss.com. New products. It's going to be a private club fairly soon. I hope all of you join. Because these are the words I can't say. I wrote it down, but this is just what I remember. Are you ready? You ready for this? Seduce. Can't say that. Pick up women. Can't say that. Romance. Can't say that. Those are words you cannot say if you want to be on Google or stay in business. Isn't that kind of amazing? The total degeneration of America. Well, I will keep fighting. And I will keep fighting and fighting and fighting until we win. Because we have no other choice. Again, I'm going to say it's the same thing I always say. Right now, if you alpharize yourself, and the best way to do that is, of course, the audio programs, the supplements, everything on GaryBross.com. But if you alpharize yourself, if you become a true alpha male, what do you have to look forward to? More income? Much more women than you ever dreamt about. And if you get that new audio out there called Be More of a Man, you will never, ever, ever have approach anxiety again. And if you do, your money back. Oh, plus, and you know what's coming. Yeah, I know what's coming too. Got to set it up here. The knife to cut it off with. Huh? Somebody sent me a funny message before saying, I'll gladly return anything. I want that knife. So you don't get it. You know, all right, questions are coming in. I just need to take a break from the rants for a minute. More will come, I promise. Do you want more women? Fuck yeah, I do. I want more money? Fuck yeah, I do. On the other note, since I have been working stupid long hours at work. Okay, I'm not going to get into your personal detail. And I hope you join us. And I'll give you a break if you want. Just send me an email, say I want a break. You got a break. Because you put a break from ranting. Because we need you right now. Wow, that just disappeared. This is from Dan. Dan the man. One of the coolest guys, get laid all the time. Glad he can make it to the show. And a lot more people joined in. This audio is one of your best ones. It's talking about being more of a man. Recently, I had a slim waist and little belly. Better than deadlifts were able to do it. It really works. I wondered if there's such a trick to eliminate the fat on your back. Dan always throws that twist in, but it was and is one of the best audios ever recorded. Be more of a man. That's the title, but you will build testosterone through the roof. And if I look more testosteronized, it's because I'm doing everything on there. No pills, no creams, nothing to buy but that audio. I don't know why I'm screaming. I don't know why my phone is updating. I know a lot of things. But I do know this. That audio works. And in 20 minutes, it's like, wow. I was afraid of women? Never. I'm afraid to call this guy? Fuck him. I used to be nervous about that. Screw that. I'm going out at night and everybody can go that fast. Yep, that fast. Otherwise, yes. Not only a knife to cut it off with, but yeah, you got it. The comb, I don't have a joke for that. Okay, I thought I did. I somehow lost it. I had it this morning, but it's a long day. Okay. John, thank you. Be more of a man. Best audio ever read. It changed my life in no time. Nice picture of the girl you did. The next day, I was with her. And I can't show the picture, but I am definitely going to keep this picture. Send it again. Send it again. That is a good picture. Whoa. But that is not uncommon. When you have high testosterone, you become dominant, you become the leader, and you get the women. And all the audios are there for that. As I said, this is going to be a short show tonight, so get some more questions in. And I want to take a quick drink break. It's your time to go now to GaryBrodsky.com and be more of a man. Or anything else that's not nailed down. I just have to keep drinking. That's only water, so it's okay. I got the questions, but let's get some things going here. Again, to all of you watching the show, and even those not watching the show. Okay. A lot of orders. Thank you. You'll appreciate it, and I appreciate it. So it's a win-win situation. That's from Dan again. Gary, that's me. Just in case you didn't know. I'm wondering when someone says, oh, he acts like he owns the place. He acts like that. It's often negative. I notice you don't say act like, but act as if. Is there a difference? Yes. Act like is pretending. Acting as if is believing. That is a major difference. You know the old saying, and it's not mine, if you have faith as much as 10 grain of mustard seed, and you say to that mountain, move, the mountain will move. That is faith. One is faith-based, the other is bullshit-based. How's that for a definition? Pretty good, I think. Time to smoke. Oh man, I'm having fun tonight. So where are all the critics tonight, huh? All those people who threatened to call in, chime in. I will read your crazy email, send them to me. GaryBrodsky123@AOL.com. I have been blasted for having an opinion. From the people who preach tolerance, they seem quite intolerant. That's all I have to say about that. But let's talk about ourselves for a second. We can, with knowledge. Knowledge is, believe it or not, the greatest commodity you can ever have. Information is, of course, power. Knowledge is power. And I'm not going to go a whole dissertation about that. You should know that. Who's going to do better in life? The guy who read 1,000 books, the guy who watched SpongeBob? Simple. All right, thank you. Dan, thank you. Okay. Acting as if, okay, big question. If you act as if, until you believe it, it will become so in your life. And that's something, as Dan pointed out, it's in the Bible. As you believe it, it says it in different verses, but actually one of them says, as you act as if, so shall you receive as you act. And I must say this, okay? The Kabbalah talisman. Since I got that, now people say it's satanic. That's just to keep you away from it. I have never done this well in my life without doing much. I'm not going to list a whole bunch of stuff that I own. We're talking buildings and stuff like that, out of nowhere. And in not only this country, in other countries as well. Just fell on me. Same could happen. Check it out. It's at GaryBrodsky.com and at ColdForce.com. If you don't like the price, I make $73 on it, okay? Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Nice of you to join the show. Thank you. Hey, Gary, welcome back. Missed you. Thank you. I'm thinking of taking DHEA before a date, before a night on town flirting women. How long before I should go out and take the DHEA? Thanks, Ryan. Half hour, and you're going to see a difference in the way people react to you. The higher your testosterone, this has been proven throughout the animal kingdom as well as the human race. The higher the DHEA count in a man, the more he attracts women. It is chemically impossible to debate. DHEA is not legal in Canada. Why? Read about it. Because it gives men an unfair advantage over women. It means it makes men more attractive. That's what they consider an unfair advantage. I consider heels giving women an unfair advantage. But that's me. Just really have a tremendous magnetic attraction. And so does the blood gold, by the way. Everything I sell does. Why? Because it works. That's why I'm under attack. You only under attack if you hit in the right areas. The other guys, who I call them, I have no name for them yet, but it's bad enough. You know, the goldfish guy, their stuff does not, like, I can't say because I'm worried about lawyers again. Now I have a team of attorneys, but in my opinion, in my humble opinion, you use it for fucking toilet paper. And that voice that they have, and Dan knows the voice well, you all know that voice well, that will drive you fucking nuts. It makes me go like Curly. Let me get to the next question in a second. I listen to the other guy's stuff. I buy it all. And I'm like this. Because I just can't believe what I'm hearing. This is how people talk to men. And it's like, and on this you're going to write, and on this you're going to write, and on this. And guess what? It ends. They never teach you anything. But, you know. Then they're coming at the end of July. But it will last for your lifetime. The Kabbalah talisman lasts for a lifetime. And that's worth waiting for. These are hand done. One actual real druid, one rabbi, and one magi from ancient Egypt. All three guys work on this. Hand done. And it's tiny, but you'll feel the effects in like the next morning. It's unbelievable. It really is. I have never seen anything with that much power. But people don't want power today. People don't want responsibility. People don't want money even. We know it's called the herbivorization of men. Men don't even want women anymore. It's that sad. And some further realization on why feminism is bullshit. Call me crazy. But if you ask me, feminism is responsible for most of, if not all, of the sexual deviancy around the world. I won't call you crazy on that one. Let me explain. More feminists have this whacked out, convoluted idea that they should be all express their sexuality. But God forbid any straight man would appreciate it. They would want to flaunt their sexuality, but expect guys to just go jerk off to it or whatever. This is bullshit. Men should be going out and getting laid. Period. Feminists embrace the LBGT, I know your letters right, community, but always target the straight men. Politicians go along because they want the votes from these women. That's exactly true. That is exactly true. But putting all that aside, not even concentrating on the political crap that's going on, there will always be that, and there'll always be more and more and more of that. Concentrate on yourself. Be a better man. That's what that audio is about. Be a stronger man, because somebody's got to hold it up, or the whole thing's going to come falling down on all of us. And that is, as you see today, happening everywhere. I see guys at the gym, and as you see, hey, you really got to keep impressed, right? I see guys at the gym, they come in there, they don't want to lift heavy weights, they don't want to look good, they just, I don't even know what they're doing in there. But the desire for men to be men is gone. And what are women looking for? Men. But it has gotten so bad out there, that the wealthy men, they just go to seekingthearrangements.com and pay $10,000. Check it out, join. I did, just to see what's out there. Girls ask for $10,000 up front before you even get a text from them, and they get 8 million people a week. 8 million people a week paying that kind of money because they have no knowledge, no clue, no idea how to charm women, how to pick up women, so how to get women. So what do? They pay for it, and they're paying it's like they're paying a fine or a penalty for not having the knowledge of how to go out and get women. And that's going to be the fate of all men. That is going to be the fate of all men. Rent a woman who pretends to like you. Because men have forgotten. and I am here to reestablish the way men are supposed to be, according to, not me, to God. If I sound crazy, I am not. The only reason I sound crazy is because God has been taken so far out of our vocabulary, people don't read the Bible. In His image, they're not acting like it, are they? Excuse me while I take a quick break and go buy something. Before I have to have Dan come visit you. You don't want that. You don't want that. I said this is going to be a short show. So please get your messages and your testimonials, your comments in ASAP, which is not as fast as now. Oh, that was pretty quick. I need to know what your good old friend Charlie Manson makes of this disgusting, politically correct feminist world we live in. I get flack about Charles Manson all the time. And I say I don't judge him. I learn from him. And he is laughing at the world right now. Now, whether you consider him good, bad, indifferent, I don't judge. I am there to learn his techniques of how he had to get an extra ranch. He had a full-size ranch called the Spawn Ranch. So filled with women that he got more women, how to get the Barker Ranch to put his extra women in. And if you want to know how he did it, well, guess what? There's an audio out there called The Charles Manson Secrets to Seduction, right at GaryBrodsky.com, where I do not take the politically correct path. I take the path that gives you the knowledge to do what you want from anybody who I can learn from. And people go, how can you listen to Charles Manson? Well, if I was at a gun range learning how to shoot, and John Dillinger was there, the Sundance Kid, and Doc Holly said, we can show you how to shoot, I would certainly take lessons from them. But in this whole world of political correctness, that's wrong. You have no idea the flack I get. You can't have it. Pretty soon, and I'm not joking, a lot of those audios are going to be gone, and not by my own choice. Get to GaryBrodsky.com now, which is faster than ASAP, before I have no choice but to pull them down or sit in court and pay $12,000 an hour to keep them up. But then again, it's going to be a secret club. Okay, a lot of questions just came in. And let's see what this one is. From a girl named Suzanne. Gary, I think your stuff is great and men need it. Otherwise, they're going to get women who look like me. And she's gorgeous. Suzanne, thank you. I'm keeping the picture. Deal with it. Okay. I got a couple of good pictures tonight from girls. That's the difference. You want to pay $10,000 a month to somebody who pretends to like you or pretends to like 15 other men? Or do you want to do the real deal? Just go pick up women. I have a webinar coming up Wednesday. I got to get the webinar thing straightened out. The Friday night webinar was canceled due to the fact that I'm being politically incorrect. Freedom of speech? I thought I heard about that when I was a kid, but I must have been mistaken. I'm going to smoke this, I'm going to cut and run. But get the questions in because I'll answer them all. Absolutely. And this is somebody who participated in the webinar on Charles Manson. It says it was great. And let me send you a copy of the audio if you don't have it. Because that audio is out there, and it's from that live little Manson broadcast there. Hold on. That Manson audio kicks ass. Got me about 12 girls. I know this guy, Tommy. it actually got him 12 girls. How do I know? I got 12 pictures of him. I wouldn't show anybody who's under 35. But thank you. Okay. On a positive note, this is from Chris. Hi, Chris. I bought myself a couple of belated birthday gifts myself. That's the way. At GaryRoss.com, and that's the place. I bought the Increase Your Testosterone by 40% audio, the Mafia Money Making Techniques. I'll be uploading these so that I can listen to them in my car on the way to work. Why? Because I can. That's why. Anybody got a fucking problem with that? Come find me and tell me about it. On another note, I haven't been at my current job for a year. I am already one of the top guys to go. I couldn't quite do it without you. Hold on, I must have read this wrong. I know it's a comment. Sorry for my Okay, so we're going to do this the right way. You ready? Everybody laugh. Start your laughing. The nose came with the glasses, all right? Ah, okay, this is a whole new world here. Anybody got a fucking problem with it? Okay, we're going to go from there. Come find me and tell me about it. On another note, I haven't even been at my current job a year, and I am already one of the top go-to guys. I couldn't quite do it without you. Thanks again, Gary. Hey, thank you. That's the kind of stuff I love to hear. I really do appreciate that. More than I could, words are not been created yet to appreciate these type of emails. So thank you. It's the best I can do right now. All right, one more round of questions, and then I must run. See, I got so busy since I got my bowel talisman, but I will never, I had to run all over the world, actually. It's like, hey, guess what? You own this. I didn't do anything. Don't worry about it. You own it. It's just raining stuff. And I'm not bragging because it ain't going away. And it's not bragging because you could do it too. And believe me, I spent a hell of a lot more than you guys would ever dream of. I said, I'll take a shot. I took a shot. I won. Alex, how you doing? Good evening, and thank you for joining. What do you know about split personality, and is it real? Yeah, it's called PMS, okay? That's pretty much all I know about it. I once dated this girl who had multiple personality disorder. Now, I didn't really like her, but I lost a tape machine answering. It was just, I really don't know much about it. I'm not a psychiatrist. Although, I don't believe in psychiatry. Soon, I am an ordained minister. I will be doing exorcisms. Because as the Bible dictates, which is where I get most of my stuff from, they are demons that are cast out. And if you don't think exorcisms work, well, then you never got one. People sit at psychiatrists day and night. I know those people. No change. People are always at their doctors. They get sicker. People take medications, they either become addicted to it or they become killers. Exorcism to me is not a way, it is the only way. And I'm working out, writing a piece about it. I'm much better at writing books than I am at writing ads. But exorcisms will cast out demons. And I'll tell you how I know. I was deathly ill. I don't remember my age at the time. That was not part of the illness, I just don't remember. It was like early 20s. And I was dying, and my family did not believe in doctors. They figured doctors, you would finish shot right there. Raymond Charles Barker, who I studied with for 4 years, came and did an exorcism on me. Despite the fact I had lost my vision from the illness and was about 123 pounds, God knows what I had, in 11 days, I was fine. Never saw a doctor. He cast out whatever demons it was. And I know people that say, well, you believe in it. It worked. It worked. Yes. And talismans are enough. And yes, I want to fight the same group you do. That's why they're making it available. That is exactly why. Can't actually read out the question, but I'm glad you brought it up. That is why. Balance of power. What do women want? Nobody knows the answer to it? Well, I do. They want men. End of story. That's why I gotta push this. Be more of a man, and also change your body language, change your life. Your income will change, the way you see things. But if you want to get rid of approach anxiety once and for all, the audio program, Be More of a Man, will show you how to do it. You won't have approach anxiety after that. So anybody who's listening to this broadcast, Be More of a Man will get rid of all your approach anxiety. That sounds like a fair deal. It's like $30, 3 10 spots, fajoles, as Dan would call it, or skittles, or clams, or bananas. I want to bring the economic system back to Brooklyn. It'll just be funny hearing, politicians talk about it. Well, we need a couple of more balloons to pay off this, and the Brooklyn-based money system. Not a lot of clams to for this program. It would just put things back into perspective, wouldn't it? I remember growing up in Brooklyn, someone said to me, "Do you have change of a balloon?" I said, "How much is that?" He goes, "I'll give you 10 bananas." This guy, right? I know it's the Brooklyn money system. Thank you. To Be More of a Man, it works. Killed my approach anxiety. It's like a distant, ancient memory. Talking about ancient stuff, my approach anxiety is as ancient as it gets. And I used to be scared to approach women. Now, like nothing. Does it work? Oh, it works. Am I selling something? Yes, I am. Does it work? Yes, it does. And you know my deal. If it doesn't work, we give you your money back, plus the knife to cut it off with. And that's not bad enough of that. Another knife, 2 knives. We have 2 knives now. One to cut it off with, one to cut the balls off with. Because you're using them. And yes, to all my Asian American friends, or guys in Asia, this is worldwide broadcast, we have the knife for you too. So, there we have it. Okay. Final questions, and I got to sign off, but this is going to be a fun show for me. For you, I don't know. Okay, one more cigarette, questions, and then good night. For those who love freedom, and I'm not talking about political freedom, I'm talking about freedom to go out, meet women, win at everything. Be more of a man. And it's stuff works for women too, by the way. Because I know there's a couple of women watching because I got their pretty pictures. I'm just going to say this night actually went by amazingly quickly because Dan hasn't asked any crazy questions. There's one coming up. Hello, guys. Yesterday I can't make it to the show as I have a date with 2 fine ladies. Thanks for all your programs. Getting women is as easy as pie, and if the guys follow your programs, could be getting laid too. Here's to you. Thanks, and call me later. Thank you, pal Jason. Thank you, Jason. Dan, I cannot deny you a favor. Denying a favor is not the act of a friend. He likes my imitation of Chinese people. I'm sure Sifu's going to love this show. You buy now. You pay now. You get how Be More of a Man. You get it now. You got it now. I'm not playing a game. This. Now. You go now. GaryBrasky.com. I no joke. You go now. Dan, I hope you sit next to me and quote from that joke, okay? Great question. We're going to close the show on this question. It's too good. How can an older man have the advantage over a younger man who may have better looks in the dating scene? Okay, have you looked at me lately? The older man has a tremendous advantage. First of all, there's wisdom in being older. I'm not a kid myself. Dan will tell you that. Second of all, it's not who has the best looks or the age that wins. It's whoever has the most confidence and can project it. That's who wins. That's what Gary Brodsky is all about. The one with the most confidence wins. Go to a bike club. You'll see guys in their 60s with girls in their 20s jumping all over them. Why? They're confident men. What looks are to us, we go, wow, she's hot. Confidence is to women. That's how you win, by being confident. And now I am signing off. So thank you all for being here tonight. I will try to get this up on YouTube. I always do it by accident, but yet I still do it. Bless you all. May God be with you. And may all good things come to you. And thank you again for watching. Again, see you next Sunday. Thank you. And good night.